I'm Bobby Truman, and you're watching Stuff Internet Christians Say. Today, we have a very special episode where we will be covering Christian cultural commentator Ruslan KD. Ruslan is known for such classics as Alec Baldwin being charged proves this about God, and gym girls are out of control. Here's the solution.
This could be an SNL skit for all I care.
But enough intro, let's get right into it.
Like, oh, I never thought about this as a reason to not be a Christian. Heard nothing. Same old washed up type of thinking. If anything, I walk away listening, consuming this sort of stuff, very invigorated and inspired by my faith.
Stuff Internet Christians Say, number 1. Your doubts strengthened my faith. You may as well get out your bingo cards now, ladies and gentlemen.
And spoiler alert, like he deconverted because he had trouble with the Old Testament Genesis literal account of creation.
Stuff Internet Christians Say, number 2. You just left because you were the wrong kind of Christian. Because you totally wouldn't just make up another excuse not to take them seriously if they were the right kind.
It's like gang members who jump to a different set, right? Like that's the energy that this is on. And that's, to me, I don't respect it. It's one thing to just like drift from the faith and be like, nah, I don't really know, man. I haven't gone to church in a while. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. It's another thing to be an enemy of the gospel.
Stuff Internet Christians Say, number 3. I'm sad you're outspoken against my beliefs. Please stop. I will cry in the shower if you do not stop. Okay, enough of that. In terms of criticizing people for the kind of Christianity they came from, this can basically just be a smokescreen. A lot of the time, people that come from fundamentalist backgrounds do explore other kinds of Christianity before deciding to leave, and have tons of reasons for leaving. Brady seems to be one of these people. And the context here is that Ruslan is responding to an interview where Derek Lambert of My Vision, Myth Vision, I don't know, talks to Phanatik. I've shared this before, but it summarizes what's going on here so well that I need to share it again. Quote, by and large, it doesn't matter what you tell believers about your reasons for leaving the faith, because no matter what it is, they will ascribe to you whatever best works for them. Apostates will run into this repeatedly. I didn't believe the right brand of Christianity. I'm angry at God for something. I didn't say the right words. I didn't believe the right things about Jesus. I put too much stock in inerrancy. I didn't believe the right Bible version. I was too fundamentalist. I was too liberal. I was corrupted by studying philosophy at a secular university. I was put off by the hypocrisy I encountered in a fundamentalist Christian school. I was too intellectual and not practical enough. I believe with my head and not with my heart, a phrase that still rings meaningless to me. I want to fornicate with impunity, and on, world without end. End quote. Additionally, it's been my experience, and the experience of other atheist YouTubers I know, that the "your videos are helping me grow more confident in my faith" trope is pretty common. There are 3 ways you might try to explain this. 1, every person who says this is actually doubting and just doubling down. 2, every person who says this is really being strengthened in their faith. Or 3, there's a mix of doubters chest puffing and people gaining more confidence. 3 seems right to me. But given how you conducted yourself, Ruslan, I'm leaning more towards chest puffing doubter. But maybe I'm wrong. If I am, and skeptical content has helped you grow closer to the Lord, then send some people our way so we can help them enrich their relationship with Jesus Christ. Another thing relevant to this, I've actually made a video about why some deconverts are outspoken, which I'll link in the description. But I still can't help but laugh when Christians insinuate that we should just slink away after we leave faith. My dude, you've made like 2,000 goofy videos, and this is just on your main channel. So I don't think you have room to complain that people are outspoken about their beliefs.
Amount of lack of self-awareness and just arrogance.
He also makes comments about how those other people are in echo chambers. Bro, this is what you think divine hiddenness boils down to.
Divine hiddenness. God, if you're really God, Jesus, if you're really the Messiah, why don't you do a magic trick for us? Come on, Jesus, do a magic trick. It's the same exact argument.
And you went into the comment section of a debate on God's existence that was praised by professional philosophers of different persuasions and left this galaxy-brain comment. If you would like to educate yourself on one of the more discussed arguments in the philosophy of religion, then you can read this book. And as to the comment, it's just super clear that you have no clue what's going on here. That's probably why no one bothered responding to you. Don't talk about other people being in an echo chamber if you, as a public Christian with a large platform, don't have the mental capacity to grasp anything beyond pop apologetics. I'm not going to try to respond to all of his points here, since it was a lot of defensive rambling, but there's a fuller response on Myth Vision that you should head on over and watch. But before you do that though, tap on this video next to me to see what YouTube thinks you'll want to watch next on my channel. That's fun, right? You never know what you're gonna get.